Good morning, everyone. So this is Julina Torrejano, and today I'm gonna tackle about the elements of novel and elements of drama. First, novel. Novel is a fictitious prose narrative of book length. It describes straightforward imaginary events and people. So this is a work of prose fiction, dealing with characters, situations, and scenes, and setting and action in the form of a plot. I have an example here entitled Pride and Prejudice. It is a novel that was written way back 1813 by Jane Austen. The elements. First, the setting. It covers the time, the place, and the background. It initiates the main backdrop and mood for a story. It is the time and geographic location of a story, wherein asa nahitabo ang usa ka event. Second is the plot. It is the framework which gives shapes and proportion to the novel, wherein the sequence of events are related to each other or connected to each other. It used to describe the events that make up a story or the main part of a story. Third, the theme. Theme is the universal truth and the main idea of the novel or underlying meaning of a writer explores in a novel. Next, characters. These are the moving spirit of the novel, wherein sila ang naghatag og life sa story para mabuo, and diri na belong ang antagonist, the protagonist, and the supporting characters. The elements of the drama. Drama, it is like prose fiction, just like the novel. It is a play for theater, television, and also in the radio. It is an exciting, emotional series of events. I have an example here, The Godfather. It is a 1972 American crime film. The elements. First, we got the plot. It is concerned with what happens in a story, a summary of a play's story, wherein makita ang main idea sa story, just like the novel. Character must be shaped to fit the needs of the plot of the story, and it was based sa novel, it gives the life of a story. And here, it should be fit ang mga characters sa roles nila. Naamon dyan yung mga imana para mas mubagay yun o mas mag-produce gani ang pag-act, mas nindot ang pag-produce. Thought. Even in a light-hearted comedy, there is a thought involved. Kay ang gusto ipadayag sa writer man yun is naa kay thought nga makuha, na kay learnings na makuha sa gikan sa story kanang makarelate ka, even it is a comedy. Next is language. It means expressing the character and the thoughts dramatically. Mo siya ang gigamit para magka-communicate ang characters. Kanang naa gani flaw sa story. Sa una nagamit taong we have silent film kanang mag-hire pa sila og mga orchestra para maoy magkuan sa background music. So muted sila sa una. Way back 1820s, I think. Yes, 1820s. But nowadays, nagamit na tag language para mas masabtan gani sa viewers ang storya. Now, we have dialogue. It is a conversation between two or more characters in a play, wherein mo na ni siya ang exchange of conversation na sa example, sa anta o sa prota, nag-away sila. So, naay dialogue na mahitabo. Kaya nagtinubagay sila. Wherein, conversation na mahitabo. And, we have 4 types of dialogue. First is the prose dialogue. Prose dialogue, it is a straightforward conversation. Second is naturalistic, wherein it is a dialogue written in a style to mimic real-life conversation, to give an impression sa mga audience nga ang dialogue is realistic. And we have rhetorical dialogue. Rhetorical is kanang nagamit ni diri og mga exaggerated nga words, kanang gipa-exagge ang conversation, just like mugamit kag one of the figures of speech, kanang example, I will not go and fight because I am not Goliath, which means dili siya mo fight because he is not strong as Goliath. And lastly is the verse dialogue. Verse dialogue is it is like a poetical conversation, kanang poetic gani ang style sa dialogue. And the next one is the theme. It is what story means and it is considered as the heart of the play. It refers to its central idea, either stated through dialogue or action. It forms the base or moral lessons that the characters producing or want to show. The next one is the climax. It is the scene that is fusion of accumulated suspense and stirs the most intense feelings and emotions. The climax or turning point of a story is its point of highest tension and drama, wherein diri na nagtabo ang kanang grabe na ang tension, kanang nahibawan na tanan, nang giaway na ang mga characters. So padung na ta siya sa denouement. Denouement, it is the working out of the plot following the climax. It is a conclusion after the climax of the story wherein the conflict is finally resolved between the characters. So moon ni siya rin nahibawan na tanan, nga nasuko sila sa tagusa, nga nahitabo ang mga kagubot, and then diri na mga reconciliation, conclusion. Next is the music and spectacle. Kani music magpa-vary dyan siya sa story, wherein magpa-intensify gani siya sa emotions. Kanang for example sa horror movie, ang music magpa-add-on dyan siya sa horror, sa kahadlok sa horror movie, kay ay maka-feel dyan ka nga hadlok ko hadlok pa dyan kayong music. So dako kayo o ma-add up ang music sa story. The next one is the costumes and makeup. Kani mag-produce ni siya, magpa-add up sa siya sa usa ka character, kay mas show siya usa ka klase iyang role. If ever makilili mo siya, makita jud niya ang costumes niya is bugaw, gisi-gisi, nga makililimos kaayo jud ba og forma. And the last one is the scenery and lighting. It's where painted backdrops or props should be real. Sometimes, not sometimes, kanunay din ni siya ma-appreciate sa viewers nga nindot kayo ang scenery o lighting. Kay kanang bagay jud kay ilang kanang scene ang ilang background scene, kay unsa ilang gi-acting kung asa silang lugar. If it's romantic, so naa sila sa romantic sad kaay nga lugar, ay nindito sa ilang background. And the lighting, so makakuan sa the more nindot nga lighting or the more lighting, the more nindot ang shots. So ako maka-appreciate jud ka ng mga scenery o lighting, kay ay nindot kayo pag-produce sa ilang lighting o kanang sa scene. So ayan na jud na para jud na sa mga viewers. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless us all.